Hello everybody, today is Saturday, July 4th, the 4th of July, 2026. Yeehaw! Today we're out in Tillamook, Oregon. Unfortunately you can't quite see the ocean's just right over there, not very far. Anyway, we are at the Mook Golf Course. It looks like a great course. Never played here before, unfortunately. Tyler, we need to get down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you. Tony, you too, you can come. All right, anyway, the producer and I decided to come down and check out this cool little mini course they have. If you haven't seen the video or you're not a subscriber, please subscribe first of all, and second of all, go check out one of our, that's probably within the last 2 or 3 weeks, our video we put up of Bend, Oregon. They have a really cool golf course there, and they have a mini course on the golf course much like this one. I don't know for sure if this one is or not, but the one in Bend is an exact replica of the big golf course. I don't think this one's a replica. I could be wrong. It is really cool, however. One thing you don't see a lot of in putt-putt courses is anything over a par 3. This place has multiple. Actually, the last hole we just did was a par 4. As you can see, hole 15 is a par 4. Hole 5, which we're getting ready to start, is a par 4. And I just noticed hole 18 is a par 4. So that's cool. It's a little more challenging than your normal putt-putt. One other thing I really like about this, and the one in Bend, is it's natural grass. It's not artificial turf or anything. You can see this one's pretty challenging. It's not only a long distance, but you have to get around the corner to get over here to the flag. So we always like a good challenge when we play golf. Now, for those of you that might be interested in coming here, we thought the place opened at 9. It doesn't actually open until 9:30. You can see where that blue Jeep is parked. There's a gate right there you come through. And this little shack is where you would go normally when it's open and get your gear and pay and all that. We were a little early and we went over to the Clubhouse, which is right over here. The pro shop is right there on the end downstairs. You go all the way around the corner. We'll go over there before we leave and we'll check that out. The guys inside were really nice and helpful, and they got us set up early with clubs and balls and everything and let us get started a little bit early. So thanks guys, that was nice of you. We really appreciate that. And we're going to take a shot here on this long par 5 and see what happens. So hang tight, we'll be right back. Wow, so the producer ended up giving her ball a pretty good whack, and it stopped probably 20 feet short of the hole. So I gave mine a ridiculously hard hit, and I actually almost made a hole in one, but it was moving a little too fast to stop. But as you can see, I only left myself about 4 feet from the hole, so theoretically I could get an eagle, although I doubt that will happen. But just for the fun of it, I don't normally do this. We'll let the producer film my shot and see if I can. Sure, I'll do it. Oh, not hard enough. I woofied out. I'll take a birdie though. That'll work. Alright, darn it, missed my chance on an eagle. Oh well, fair enough. Now, I would never bag on anyone playing golf because I suck as well. The producer doesn't play golf at all, so her getting close is pretty darn good. She just set herself up there, as you can see, for a nice second shot and a birdie try. Oh, I like it. These courses actually just kind of like a real golf course. It's a little wet out still, so I think that's slowing the ball down. Otherwise, I think she would have made that one for a birdie. But still, you can't complain about par. All right, so hold tight. We'll go check out the next hole here. Oh, I believe I went the wrong way. I think, yeah, hole number 6 is right here. This is our first hole with any real obstacles in the way. As you can see, they've got these little logs. You gotta navigate your way through them. I just noticed this over here on this one. That's kind of cool. It's got a big log there, but if you got some real skills, you can go through that tunnel. You know, me being the dork that I am, I have to try and go through the tunnel, although for sure I will not make it. And then one other thing I kind of like, this is a little challenge on this hole. They put a bunker right in the middle of the fairway, right in front of the hole, so good luck navigating that. I don't know, I guess we'll try maybe hang out long enough till we get over there. Hold tight, be right back. So the producer definitely outdid me on this hole. I left myself probably 5.5 feet. She left herself maybe 2 feet, if that. So she's looking at an easy birdie. Good job. Let's see if we can catch this victory. Look at that, birdie on film. Yeah, baby. All right, so now we come to hole number 11, a par 3. Very short, but the problem is you got a large sand trap right between you and the hole. Now, my common sense says go around the sand trap, but my stubbornness says moto through it. But I don't think that's possible. So we'll see how I end up. All right, so there you have it. My stubbornness won out. And it being early in the morning helped because the sand is still a little wet and more hard than soft. So I don't know, my ball didn't really even leave much evidence. There's a couple of spots you can see a little divot in the sand. Well, not really, right there where my ball touched and over here in the beginning. But I swear I did go right through it. You can still actually look. You can see the sand on my ball still. And I only ended up about 3.5 feet from the cup. Not too bad. And the producer, I think unintentionally maybe, went through the edge of the sand, and she ended up even better than I did. She's only about 1.5 feet away. So I'm thinking birdies all around. All right, so here we are at hole number 14. Another fairly long par 4. I like this one. You can see the berm right there by those rocks. And you probably want to use the berm to get your ball to turn. But if you can see that peeking over the edge, if you hit it too hard and it doesn't turn, you're going in the sand. So you gotta be careful of that. And on this side, there's an extra long sand trap. So it looks kind of easy, but you still got to thread the needle. Okay, so hole number 15 is interesting. You'll see it's only 38 feet, which is very short, but it's a par 4. And this is why. I don't know if you can tell really on the video, but you've got a very large hill. The flag is dead center in the middle of it. And unless you hit a pretty much perfect shot, it's all downhill on every side, so you're gonna roll back down. So this is gonna be a very big challenge on this one. All right, so I'll put this one in here just for the heck of it because it's the last hole. It's a par 4 and you can see 98 feet. This is a super long hole. You gotta go up here, you gotta ride that corner, and then there's the flag way over there. So I'm gonna hit this thing really hard. We'll see how close I can get. Okay, so that's the result of my second shot. My first one went about halfway. It didn't work out as good as I was hoping. But my second one didn't work out too bad. Left me about 3 feet. So not bad. So we're gonna wrap this hole up. We'll walk over. We'll check out the clubhouse a little. And we'll see what's going on in the lounge. And then we'll call it a video. So hang tight, just one more minute. All right, so that's it out here for the putt-putt course. Didn't keep a full official scorecard, but I gotta say I killed it out here. I had like 3 or 4 eagles, a couple birdies, probably 4 or 5 birdies. So, as you can see, they got some snacks out here you can have. And they got some cold drinks. What more could you ask for? All right, hold tight. We're gonna go check out the clubhouse. We'll be right back. All right, so we made it back over to the clubhouse. You can see they've even got Oregon Lottery here in the lounge for all you degenerate gamblers like me. Not sure though exactly how you get into the lounge. I think, oh, here we go. We were just here too early and it was locked. So that was the problem. But here's our entrance to the lounge. And as you can see, they got a really cool, soothing fountain out here outside. You can sit outside. You can enjoy that. And I noticed when we came in the clubhouse the first time, they got a pool table here. You can play some pool. The pro shop is over there. It's pretty small, but they got everything you need over there. They got a few clubs. They got lots of balls, all that good stuff. See, they got some seating here. So I think we're gonna see if maybe we can find a Bloody Mary, see what's going on. Hold on, we'll be right back. All right, so the good news is Bloody Marys are an option. As you can see, it's empty now because it's so early, but they have lots of seating in here, which is nice. Got a couple of TVs. So, good little place to hang out before or after your round. So, I'm gonna get these bloodies and try them out. Hold on, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I have to say, sometimes simple is the best. If you follow this channel, you've probably seen our videos on the Bloody Marys. Some of them get really crazy with all the stuff they put in them and everything. This one's pretty simple, as you can see. I think there's an onion on here that fell off, and an olive, lemon, and a lime. That's pretty much it. But from what we hear from the bartender, the boss man makes his own mix down here, and it is fantastic. So if you come to the Mook, for sure you should come in here and have a Bloody Mary. If you like Bloody Marys, you will definitely like this. All right, those of you that watch this channel regularly, you know I always tell it how it is, so I don't varnish anything just because someone might hear me or whatever. This legit is one of the best tasting Bloody Marys we've had. So it's definitely in the top 5 as a contender for the best Bloody. I know some people like all the extra accoutrement, and if you like that, there's 2 places in Portland, the Eastburn and Scavone's. They have really, really great Bloody Marys too, and they are chock full of sandwiches, chicken and bacon and all kinds of crazy stuff. And they're also very good, but just for a plain straight up Bloody Mary, this one's hard to beat. So I should have gotten the bartender's name. I didn't. Oh, hold on just a sec. If you look around up here, they got a really big dining area. They got a full kitchen. That's sweet. And then over here, they got a nice big bar. I'm such a dummy, I didn't realize the bar downstairs was only the clubhouse bar, not the actual bar. So this is really cool. Plus it's got a great view. You can sit up here. And like I said, it's one of the best Bloody Marys I've ever tasted. So if you're around here, you definitely got to come in and get one. All right, so normally I would never do this because you really can't film inside of bathrooms or anything. But I was just talking to the owner and he gave me his permission. He said they were really cool looking, so before I go in. Anyone in here? All right, it appears there's no one in here. As you can see, oh, that's what he was talking about. His sinks are really cool. So you turn it on, the water just comes down on the slab here and then runs right back down in there to drain out. That is really pretty cool. I've never really seen a sink like that, especially in a commercial establishment. And then the rest is your normal bathroom stuff, the stalls and all that. But I will say, as far as the bathroom goes, this one is super nice. All right, so there you have it. We did our putt-putt. We did our tour of the clubhouse and the bar. We had a fantastic Bloody Mary, and it has been verified. The owner of the restaurant bar does make his own Bloody Mary mix, and it is awesome. So I highly recommend if you're in the area and you want to play golf or you want to have an awesome drink. Unfortunately, we haven't tried the food, but judging by the look of the grill and everything, they probably have great food here as well. You should definitely do yourself a favor, stop by and check it out. It's definitely worth it. So as always, please hit that thumbs up, click subscribe, it's free, and we're trying to get the base built up. We made it to 170, come on everyone, help me get to 500, that'd be a milestone, that'd be awesome. And share the videos with someone, let them see all the cool stuff that's going on. Now there's over, I think, 230 videos on the channel of all the cool places to go, things to do around the great Northwest. So, as always, and please feel free to leave comments. I love hearing comments from people, so please leave some of those as well. And as always, until the next one, peace out.